What is up, my dudes? We are back again with another video. Today, we've got a trade to discuss that involves my favorite team, the Baltimore Orioles, and it involves our franchise player, probably the most well-known Oriole at the time I'm making this video, Trey Mancini. He has made a name for himself throughout his career with the Baltimore Orioles. He was drafted in 2013, and he made his Major League debut back in 2016 now. I remember watching his Major League debut. He's one of the few players that I vividly remember watching their whole MLB debut all the way through. And ever since then, he's been one of my favorite players to watch. Most down-to-earth, humble dudes you'll ever see. And the fact that he came back from stage 3 colon cancer and is still playing at an amazing ability in the major leagues has been great to see. And I'm really, really happy that he's going to go to a contender now with the Astros. But I'm also really, really disappointed because I felt like we had something going here this season. We're only 3 games out of a wild card spot at the time I'm making this video. So we're still in the hunt for a postseason spot. We're selling and also potentially buying. There really wasn't a lot of rumors either way, but I knew Trey Mancini was going to be talked about quite a bit just because he's been making a difference this year. 114 OPS plus. Those are some contributing numbers for a contender down the stretch. And the fact is that he has been suffering from the new left field wall at Camden Yards. Going to Houston, a little more hitter-friendly park, that short porch in left field will definitely help him out a little bit since he is a right-handed hitter. But let's go over the actual trade. As you can imagine, as much as I love Trey Mancini, he's not going to be a superstar haul in terms of what we're going to get back for him. In return for Trey Mancini, we got 2 prospects. Seth Johnson from the Rays. It was a 3-team trade between the Rays, the Orioles, and the Astros. And so Seth Johnson, he's a right fielder, center field. So It looks like he plays all the outfield positions. It doesn't look like he's made his professional playing debut just yet. So there's really not anything to go off of besides his college stats. And so far in NCAA, he has a 776 OPS, a 413 slugging. So not crazy good numbers by any stretch of the imagination. Chayce McDermott is the other player we got for Trey Mancini. He's from the Astros. So we got 1 prospect from both the Rays and the Astros to complete this deal. Jose Siri was the other player involved. He went from the Astros to the Rays. And Chayce McDermott so far in the minors, he's got a 4.92 ERA. They must see something in him that maybe I'm not seeing by looking at these stats. Obviously, like I said, Trey Mancini wasn't going to be receiving a huge haul in return. I really just don't know if this is really worth it. I don't know if trading Mancini to get these 2 mid-tier, maybe even below mid-tier prospects was worth it. I really don't see why we would trade him for something this lackluster. I feel like we could have gotten a little bit more for him. I feel like we did get a little bit chinsed on what our return was. Maybe we could have gotten someone who's more major league ready. They're both in their early 20s, so there's plenty of time for them to develop in the minor leagues. There's not really an urgency to bring them up because their performance is not indicated that they should be going to AA already because they're both in either single A or haven't even made their professional debut. So I'm just not so sure that this deal was even, there was a point to it, trying to get something just to get something, and I get it. But if we sign Mancini in the offseason, I guess, I can just forget about this whole thing. Like I said, you never know. Mike Elias might see something in these guys that maybe I don't see. So if you guys want to let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, make sure to do so. I have no idea why we did this. This is really kind of sad. I love Trey Mancini. He's been one of my favorite players to watch. Not being able to see him play in orange and black for, well, the wrong orange for the next couple of months is going to be a little bit hard to watch. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. See you guys in the next video. Later.
I'm not having any fun.